on, Rangy. Okay. So as you guys know, I'm Marie. We're recording this just so you guys know. I think we got him at an auction, so we rescued him. He, I think, is estimated to be 8 or 10. I can't remember exactly. So his name is Ranger. He's a sweet boy. He's kind of a funny horse. He's like, I don't know, he's like silly. He's mostly calm, but then every once in a while he kind of throws you for a little bit of a loop. But I've worked for Double Diamond for a little bit over a year. I started actually here as a student, and I wanted to learn everything that I could learn about horses, so I just kind of stuck around and was like, hey, what about this? Hey, what about this? Can I do this? And eventually they interviewed me when they had a position, and I ended up working here. I was here like super part-time at first, and then now I work here full-time. This is my only job that I have, and it's a pretty awesome one to have because I get to work with horses every day, and I get to teach people of like varying ages how to ride horses, and it's a lot of fun. It's like so cool to see like people's development go from like maybe being frightened or just a beginner to like being able to do different maneuvers and like all those kinds of things. I think it's really fun to teach that. So, and to see people's confidence grow. So today we're gonna work a little bit on what's called leading beside. And so ideally where this rope is, right here, my shoulder should be about where this rope is when he's walking beside me. So last time we worked on him giving to the halter pressure, which means like if I pull this forward, he will walk forward. And he's gotten a little bit better. I work with him sometimes like with students and stuff like that. He's not perfect. Like it should be a little bit more instant, and I shouldn't have to like pull him into place. He's a little bit better like if I'm walking. Oh, he's gonna prove me wrong. He's a little bit better if I'm walking because my body's in motion. But at like the standstill, he's a little bit tougher. And he tends to kind of like lean and just be heavy when I want him to walk forward with me. But backing, oddly enough, he's like, he can back all day. He's so good at it. Oh, now he's got an itch. He's like, thank you, thank you. This one's for all my fans. So the first thing that we'll do is tie this string from the stick and string around his neck. This is gonna be my indicator of like where I should be standing. So then I remember like I need to either, if he's behind, if the string is behind me, then I need to ask him to go faster. If the string is in front of me, then he needs to go slower. So, and I'm gonna use my stick and my body as basically, no itching, as indicators on like slowing down or speeding up. So the first thing that we're gonna do is stand over against this wall a little bit. So I'm gonna want to hold my stick still in my hand like this, like I'm shaking somebody's hand, because if I need to slow him down, I'm gonna use my stick. And if I need to speed him up, I'm gonna use my stick. And so I have to like have it be ready for either one. So if I hold it like this, which naturally you would want to because you can go like this, but it is just like a weird, awkward movement. And so I'm gonna keep it forward. Plus then I have to like flip it, and I'm already clumsy enough. Like this I could do okay standing, but walking is gonna be a whole different thing. So my first indicator of wanting to go forward is gonna be, I'm gonna lean my body forward. He's not going, so I'm gonna point my hand. He's still not going, so I'm gonna spank him. There we go. And he walked off. So now he's behind me. So I want him to be lined up with my body, with that string. And so I'm not gonna be super picky about it. He doesn't have to be perfect, basically, because this is the first time that he's doing it. There you go. And so when he comes forward, I stop tapping. And I'm trying to walk, there we go, with like a purpose. Like I'm not like lackadaisical in my walk. Like I want to walk like I'm actually going to be going somewhere, because I want him to walk like we're going to be going somewhere, like how I would normally walk with him. So I'm going to ask with my rope, tell with my stick, as best as I can. There we go. Good boy. And as soon as he goes forward enough, I'm gonna release that pressure with my stick. So that time he kind of like backed up. So I gotta just keep the pressure behind me as much as possible. He's gonna slow down in the turn, that's okay. And I've already gotten away from his halter just a little bit on my hand position. So I'm gonna tighten up on that. Now his eyeball is kind of like where my shoulder is, so I'm gonna ask him to come forward with the halter, tell him with the stick. There you go. Good boy, Ranger. Eventually we'll do this at like a trot. Probably not today. Today I just wanna make sure he's walking with me. He keeps slowing down right here. There we go. Because he sees that there's people there. He's like, maybe I could get a pet or something. So he slowed down just a little bit. I'm gonna ask with my halter pressure. There we go. I didn't even have to use my stick that time, so that's really good. Ask with my halter pressure. Go. So now he should also stop when I stop my feet. So I'm going to, it's okay. I'll just back him up just a little bit. There you go, good boy. We want them to read our body language. So if I want to take off and go forward now, I'm going to lean forward just a little bit, ask with my halter. There we go. Good boy, Ranger. I didn't even have to pull him hard that time, so that's really good. And so anytime he does anything good, like I want to let him know like he's doing a good job. So I'm not going to add any other pressure. Usually I'll tell him good boy. I don't want to give him any pets too quick, because I want him to be more consistent with it first before I like overly reward, because then he's going to expect me to pet him every time. And so my timing on this, when I ask, like if he's not up ahead with me and I ask with my halter pressure, I give like a 1/1000 count. So it's like 1/1000, I asked with my halter already. So I'm gonna tell him with my stick. And I'm not like whacking him very hard, it's just like a tap. I don't really have the momentum to even whack him hard if I wanted to, but it's just like a reminder like, oh, you're supposed to go forward. And so now I'm kind of walking, not slow, but not fast. So I'm gonna see if I can pick up my pace just a little bit, if he'll come with me with it. Because he has like a fast walk where he kind of like swings his body, and he has like a slow walk where he's like very chill. And so this is his chill walk. Let's see if we can get him. Not into the camera though, bud. Let's get him into his fast walk. There we go. There's a speedy walk where he like swings his body a little bit more. Good boy. So he's doing really, really good on this round. A couple times he fell back, but all I had to do was point my hand forward, and he picked up his pace and was like up with the string with me. Their first lesson, this is the first time he's ever really done this. The string doesn't have to be dead on with my shoulder. I just want it in the vicinity of my shoulder. So then I don't want to keep correcting. It's kind of like if you've ever learned anything new and someone's like, well, your posture's wrong, your this is wrong, your that is wrong. And it kind of just does the opposite. It doesn't build you up, it kind of builds you down. I want to make sure to build him up before I ask for more from him. So I want to build his confidence before asking for perfection, or refinement is usually what it's called in the horse world. Do you guys have any questions so far? It's kind of a weird thing to teach, but it's very important because like so for instance, when I take 2 horses out with me from the paddock to the tack shed, and it's him and another horse, usually he's like way back there and I'm like kind of dragging him along with me, and the other horse is like around here like beside me. So it just like, it's hard with like the pace of having a horse that's very slow and a horse that will walk beside you. And then like usually if I walk faster, it's like it's almost pulling teeth, like we're fighting against each other. He's like, I'm not gonna walk faster just because you want me to. We kind of like fight against each other a little bit. He almost goes slower when I ask him, it feels like. But that's why he's kind of silly. He's got a silly little brain of his own. And that's like the crazy part about riding horses is like, you can do any other dangerous kind of sport or whatever, like riding dirt bikes or anything like that, but those don't have a brain of their own. These guys do, and so having a lot of trust in your horse is very important, and a lot of it starts from these maneuvers and such. Like, they trust me enough to walk beside me, and they know, like, we're going somewhere, like it's very important to stand beside my human. So it all kind of starts from what we're doing right now and teaching them that stuff on the ground. So then when you're in the saddle, they're more apt to listen to your leadership. So, because a lot of that partnership is like, it's you being the leader of this 1,000-pound animal. They're very large and they can be in charge if they really want to. And so you have to make sure you maintain that leadership dynamic with them. And it is a partnership as well as like, but in any partnership you kind of have a leader and a follower. So we want them to be our follower. So he did really good. I'm super proud of him. Good job. What time is it? We have a few minutes still. I'm going to take him on one more round. Maybe let's do 2 more rounds and see how he does. I'm hoping that he'll still stick with just the halter pressure. And we always want to end on a good note when we're doing this. So I gave him kind of a long break because I'm always long-winded in my conversations. But he did really good with just going forward on the halter pressure, not having to use the stick. And so that's always like a good note to stop on for a minute and give him a rest. And so we'll kind of start, we're going to start again. And we're going to try and end on a good note, huh? Okay, so I'm going to stand beside him again. I'm going to lean forward with my body. He's still not keen to the body pressure or to your body language quite as much, but that halter pressure is getting a lot better. And that's really all I can ask for right now. So now I'm going to ask with my halter. There we go. Good job. And when I'm not using my stick, it's down low in like a non-threatening, non-pressure position so that he knows it's not being used currently. Just a little bit more. Come on. Good boy. So he's doing like so much better. I haven't had to use my stick at all. Maybe right here. He thinks we're going to stop right there because we just did. If you do the same thing over and over again, they start to learn what it is. He's doing his good paced walk. We're not worried about sharp turns today too much. We'll worry about those another day. This was like my biggest point with him is making sure he's walking up beside me. And like he's walking at a really good pace. I'm going to stop him at a different spot. Getting behind me, buddy. There you go. Good job. Good boy. So on that last stop, he kind of like walked kind of ahead of me. So I just turned him around and just tried it again. He stopped a lot better. He's like, we're not in the regular walking position. I'm gonna go back to what I normally do. There we go. Ooh. Good job, Ranger. Okay. Did you guys have any questions about anything? What would she learn first? Let me.